So, there's a Ugandan lady I met. Um, she's Islam. I'm a Christian, and we bonded, and we bond so well. And one of the things that she's introduced me to is the Quran, and some of the like overlapping themes that what's this? Overlapping themes that are in the Quran and in the Bible, and so on and so forth. And so, curiously, I think we moved from Quran to Bui Bui, the you know the covering that they do. And so she explained to me her story about how, for her, I think, and for most Muslim families, they're very liberal. Like her parents were very liberal in regard to when she would want to start wearing the hijab, and so she chose it for herself, and so on and so forth. The story that I liked, the story that actually, yeah, that I liked out of all the things that we're talking about, is that she told me about some time when she was invited by a friend of hers to an event, and this friend of hers is also Muslim. So she imagined that, no, she told her that they would be separate, like they'd be separate, the way they do separate men and separate women. And so because of that, then they can jipodoa, they can wear like nice dinner dresses. It was an evening thing. And so my friend went in her dinner dress, kama amejipodoa vizuri. And then lo and behold, when she got there, kumbe they had decided, the parents of this, her friend, had decided, no, we want to make it like everyone to be together. But then, like, her friend hadn't gotten to, the way things you don't get to tell someone. And so now, anyway, it was okay. It was just like a nice event. And then it got to time for her to leave in the evening. Now, at the party, all was well. People are well behaved. Now, when she left the party to go to, I think she was coming back to campus, she had to, the way you take bus, then bus, I don't know what. And she told me the kind of attention that she attracted from men made her understand how protected she is by wearing the bui. Now, it was just getting like, those catcalled, and it's like, ati, how can you dress like this and expect to just pass? How can you, things like that. And this was so traumatic for her because for most of her adult life, she started wearing the bui when she was 19. So for her, most of her adult life, she's like been covered up, and people have treated her as certain men, not people, maybe even people, but by people I mean women. But like men have always treated her a certain way, very demure, very respectful. And then now all of a sudden, the only thing she has changed on this particular day is that she's not covered up. Covered by her bui. And she told me that between that 30 minutes of her leaving, like now being outside of the car, going to another, taking a taxi, she had been harassed by 5 different people. Someone even had the audacity to like hold her hand and sort of try to pull her and tell her, no, you can't tell me no, or something like that. She was traumatized, to say the least. And of course, that cemented for her the, why it is right for her to put on this bui. When I was thinking about, like, when I thought about, when we were talking in that context, I was like, wow. And you know what? Decency is so important. It really is, because of blah blah blah. Decency is important. Yeah. But then today, when I'm sort of refreshing, actually this happened like maybe on Wednesday. Today is Sunday night. Today as I'm refreshing, I'm like, why are we allowing human beings to live like animals in the presence of other human beings. Because Connie, these men are supposed to act the way they want. Like, should I get the essence, and I really support this essence of where you are preserving your beauty and your sacredness, because that's what it symbolizes, the female body, your sacredness, so your hair, your bosom, and your, like, that beauty and that sacredness for your person, as is encouraged, as is, I think, as is taught. Please don't come for me. Like, don't, I don't know, but like as is taught in Islam, that's the essence of it. But on the flip side, why should men be allowed, or are men then allowed to imagine that because I'm dressed skimpily means I have given you permission, or the reason I'm dressed is for you? Actually, I wish people understood. I wish men understood this. Women dress for women. Okay? We put on makeup for women. We put on, like, if I was in a place, if I was at home, I would not be looking the way I'm looking, haggard like this. Because there, my girlfriends are there. They'll see me with my brows not done, with my nails looking like how, with my hair looking like how. I'm more inclined to I'm actually, most women dress for women. Actually, maybe women make the world go round in that sense, that we are seeking women's approval as women. Even men are seeking women's approval, because somehow if you have a certain type of woman looking at you and saying, maybe you're not so bad, then the rest of the world follows. So essentially, women set the standard of what is sort of beautiful, not beautiful, and such. But now I'm asking myself, why are we letting these people, especially now you start those getting context of, like, when someone is, God forbid, raped, and then the man, and then you hear people like saying, ati kina yeye alikuwa amevaa aje, si ufunge macho, si uende ile side, I don't know, like, sifunge macho guy mwadhani that's a level of inhumanity that is stupid. Yeah.